combination of conducting scientific research and teaching in courses and student advising. But when I'm not teaching in my classrooms and I'm not writing research papers, I like to do the following sports, including running, rock climbing, swimming, basketball, and so on. Wow. So this is me doing everything. But I want to tell you one thing. Running is the basis for all. So when I have more time, I do many. When I have limited time, I just prioritize on running, because if you don't have a pair of strong legs, if you don't have a strong heart, you cannot do well in any other sports. Why is running good for you? According to the executive editor of Runner's World, Mark Remy, he thinks this question is equivalent to ask, why do birds fly? Why do fish swim? So his answer is the following. He thinks because it's awesome, because it's natural. I think this question is equivalent to asking, why do girls always talk about weight loss, no matter how slim they already are? Why do guys always talk about bodybuilding, right? Because the answer is simple. Because it is in the nature of their spirit. It's in their instinct. This is the intuition, but let me present with you a scientific fact. Let me give you 10 reasons why running is good for you. First, running is good to help you reduce body fat and maintain a healthy body weight. This is related to weight loss, which is an eternal topic. I'm going to elaborate on this. Second, running can improve your health in many, many ways. I'm also going to elaborate on that. Also, running can help you improve your performance in all other kinds of sports activities. It's the basis of everything, and increase your energy level, so you work more efficiently. And it releases stress, tension, anxiety, and depression. It helps you boost your self-esteem and self-confidence. When you have a sense of accomplishment, you have that self-confidence not only in running, but also in other aspects of your life and work. And so you feel happy. And it helps you spend quality time outdoors, and it helps socialize with people and make new friends. It improves sleeping and increase self-discipline. So let me explain a little bit about self-discipline. If you're scheduled according to your running plan, then you have to get up today at 7 a.m. to run. You're gonna do it. If you do it, if you stick to your plan, you're self-disciplined. If you're self-disciplined in running, I believe you will be self-disciplined in other aspects of your life. Of course, last but not the least, a pair of strong legs, good-looking legs is what everyone desires. You want your leg to be lean and muscular at this stage. So let me start with running and weight loss. So allow me to use this slide to convince you why running is best for weight loss.
这你们谁盯着手机？待会儿有人过来。
Probably someone cannot find the building and take my phone. Okay, so let me try to convince you why running is the best kind of sports for you to lose weight. First, running is classified as one of the high intensity exercise. So when you run at 5 today, after you stop running at 6, then your whole metabolism throughout the whole evening will be kept high. Therefore, when your metabolism is up, you continue to consume a lot of energy. Only you consume energy, only you burn calorie, can you really lose weight. Second, running is very time efficient. If you compare running an hour, if you compare the workout and the intensity with basketball for an hour, definitely running will burn more calories, so it's time efficient. Let me compare running with swimming and biking here. So running is also very convenient because you only need a pair of shoes, right? If you swim, if you bike, you're going to need bikes. You're going to need a very safe course. If you bike outside, you're going to need a pool if you need to swim. Many people say running is sort of equivalent to swimming and biking because all of these three kinds of activities are aerobic and they test your endurance level. Well, they actually gave a formula. They say swimming 1 mile is equivalent to running for 4 miles. They say in the effort level. They also say running 1 mile is equivalent to biking for 3 miles. This is sort of a formula you can consider. But let me comment on that. So cycling or biking is only a half body workout. Your upper body doesn't move at all. Okay, so it's really concentrated on the very specific muscle on your thigh. You know, it's not a full body workout. So that's why it's very hard for you to push your heart rate above 160, something like that, right? So it's also very dangerous outdoor. You don't want to bike on highway, and also it's very boring indoor because there's no wind to vaporize your sweat to cool you down. Right? So it's very boring. Swimming is a full body workout. It's a very nice sport, but it's very technical to beginners. So running is relatively easy compared with swimming. If you want to go faster, you go faster. But swimming, if you struggle with the water, you don't master how to deal with water, you can't push up the heart rate. So the running, comparing with cycling and swimming, is efficient and convenient. There's a last bullet here called runner's high, which represents a morphine-like brain chemical compound called endorphins. So this is something your brain will produce when you're running, which will make you more addicted to running. So if you want to use running as a tool to lose weight, if you don't stick to it, you're gonna lose weight, right? The rule is you have to stick to it, you have to like it, to keep up with it, right? So this thing will keep you up and continue to run. So running is the best choice for you to lose weight. Well, many people complain, I've been running a lot, I don't lose weight. Okay, you're not strategic. You don't have a good strategy yet, right? So let me talk about some key strategies to lose weight via running. First, healthy eating. If you run 3 miles today, it doesn't mean that you can go to a buffet place afterwards. You can't overcompensate by overeating, right? 3 miles is equivalent to 300 calories. Eating a burger is 500 calories, right? Think about it, right? So do not overeat. Don't think that, I run so I can eat a lot. Keep your healthy diet. Second, you want to follow a training plan so you can continue to run regularly, right? So the plan will keep you motivated to run regularly. You want to lose weight, you need to at least run 3 to 4 times a week. You can't lose weight if you only run once or twice a week. You have to, and the schedule will keep you run one run and following the other run. And it will avoid injury for you. And the last bullet point here is the very common mistake. People say, I've been running a lot. I've been running an hour every day for a month. I don't lose a pound. Okay, this is the problem. You're doing same distance and same tempo and same intensity. It doesn't work. Because at the beginning, you feel hard with that tempo and distance. But your body is very smart because your body will try to automatically adjust your metabolism so you can get used to that workout, to minimize the calorie burns. Right? In order to trick your body to turn that effort into a harder level, you need to mix it up. On day 1, you're running 6 miles slow. Then on day 2, you may consider running 3 miles faster. And on day 3, you may consider intervals. Faster, slower, faster, slower. So break the routine. Do not do the same pattern, same intensity every day. Then you can lose weight. So running is good, but you have to follow strategies. Let me give you some useful formulas here. The daily basal calorie is defined as the natural consumption of daily calorie by walking, working, riding, and eating, all the natural activities, not including the time you spend in the gym, of course. This is called daily basal calorie. There's formulas. This is just one of the formulas given by Mifflin. And the formula is a function of weight, height, age, and your gender. You can try it. Give you an example. A girl with this height and this weight consumes 1,300 calories per day. Myself, 1,800. I'm taller and heavy. Okay, another rough formula. Losing a pound is equivalent to burning additional 3,500. You see the number is so big. If I burn 500 calories extra by eating less or working out more, if I sort of get a deficit of minus 500 a day, I can lose the weight after 7 days. So losing weight is very hard. Look at this formula, right? Okay, these are formulas given for calorie computation according to running and walking. So if you run, meaning your speed is greater than 5 miles per hour, then the total calorie consumption is body weight in pounds times 0.75 times the distance in miles. For instance, if I run 6 miles, I'm going to consume 700 calories. If you walk, which means your speed is lower, right? And your calorie is the body weight times a smaller coefficient, 0.5 times distance. So walking is not efficient. You spend more time, and the coefficient is actually smaller. This is measured already in distance, not in time, right?
Dr. Liu,
Question, yes.
The basal calorie, you mean the calorie that a person intake or the calorie needed for every
Needed. So this is the total calorie needed per day
Okay.
for you to maintain the routine activities, including working, riding, maybe thinking a little bit and eating,
Okay.
not including the time you spend in the gym. If you don't work out, this is the amount of calories you consume.
Okay.
Right.
So,
So it's not big. You see, it's not too big.
right. So if you consume more than that, that means you gain weight.
If you consume more than that and eat less, so you can save some calories, you get some deficit, you lose, right? You lose the calorie and you lose the pound. But it's very hard to get a deficit minus 500 per day. That means you have to skip a burger or something.
Right. But if you have more than that,
If you work out more,
I mean, if you eat more than that,
then you're gonna gain,
then you're gonna gain
维
weight.
他命。
right? That means you have to work out more to balance
Oh,
out,
yeah,
right?
right.
It's input minus output equals 0, right?
Alright.
Right.
So losing 1 pound,
Huh?
and you
开门了，开。
you need to burn additional 3,500 in order to lose 1 pound. Is that
Right. Right.
我觉得还是中文。
So if I skip a burger every day, I continue to do this for 7 days at least. It's very hard.
Okay.
It's very hard. These are the formulas. It's hard.
Look, how many weight loss is due to water versus fat? I mean, sometimes if you sweat a lot, you lose weight. Right?
No, I mean, the formula here is given in the distance and the speed, of course. I mean, we do not really consider sweating as losing weight because this is just the water, right?
You're going to lose weight because you're dehydrated.
It's
Yeah,
not,
you-
it's
You have to lose. You have to drink water.
That's not temporary. That's
Before
temporary, right? We're gonna drink later. It's not losing weight.
Yeah.
This is losing weight. Right? So these are usual formulas. So just to tell you, losing weight is hard.
Lose fat.
Losing fat is hard. Right? So another formula, some other formula. So here, a commonly used measure is called body mass index, BMI. You don't know that, right? The formula is given here. It's very simple. It's the weight in kg divided by the height, meters squared. You can easily calculate your BMI. Mine is 23. So they say the range is really healthy range is 18 to 25. If you're underweight. If you're bigger than 25, you're overweight. You know, you need to lose. But the thing is, think about BMI. BMI is widely used, but BMI is not good. It's not good because consider the case of Arnold Schwarzenegger. We all know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Or Shaquille O'Neal. Their BMIs are over 30. Can you say they're not healthy? They have a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
So BMI does not take into consideration of body fat. It's not a good measure, right? So let's consider this, body fat percentage. I believe many gyms have the service to help you measure, calibrate your body fat. For instance, at Duke or UNC, and that's for free. So they say the average for women is 25 to 31, and for men is 18 to 24. If you're here, you consider fit. My current, I gained some weight lately. My current is 15 to 16. But a couple of years earlier, when I was younger, it used to be 12. But don't worry about it.
How do you measure it?
There's also electronic device using electronic current to go through your body. So your body resistance would tell you some about this. But when they calibrate, they use sort of a ruler to calibrate your fat on your actually it's 3 parts of your body, right?
Yeah.
Forearm, belly, and somewhere
Shoulder
else.
somewhere.
Shoulder, yeah.
Yeah.
So try that at UNC or Duke, if you're a student.
I mean, do clinic measure it?
I think it's just the gym. The gym has the service.
Okay.
Yeah, they just do it for free. You know, you don't need to draw blood or something. But anyway, this is a good measure. This is a good measure, right? This is not a good measure, right? So it's not all about the scale. You know, you step on the scale. You say, I've been running for a month. I don't lose a pound. Actually, you transfer your body fat into muscle. That's good. That's good, right? It's not all about the scale. So hopefully I have convinced you that running is the best choice for weight loss. Let me continue to talk about running and health. First, running can help you strengthen your heart and cardiovascular system. So VO2 max is an important measure, which is called maximum oxygen uptake, meaning the volume of oxygen consumed per unit mass of your body tissue per unit of time. Here, a milliliter per kg per minute, right? So per unit, actually just per kg of my body can consume how much, right? This is a measure of your aerobic physical fitness and the endurance capacity. So normal person, the VO2 max is between 40 and 50, and the world-class athlete can go to 90. You know, this is not our number, but ours is like probably here. So running can help you improve that. For instance, very interesting fact. So if you go with a friend who is athlete, if you go with this friend and go to somewhere high altitude and hike, right? For instance, Colorado or anywhere. It's interesting to find out that your friend will have a more severe mountain sickness symptoms because they used to take so much energy, so much oxygen when they're here. When the oxygen is thin, they sort of overreact, right? If they haven't trained there yet, right? That's very interesting. You know, the reaction to us is less severe because we really don't consume much, right? So running can help you improve that, and also running can help you lower your heart rate. So there's a theory called finite heartbeat hypothesis, saying that each individual only has the finite number of heartbeats throughout your lifespan. So your heart is a machine. It makes sense. There's some assumptions, some observations, but this is only a theory. So let's say your heart is a machine. The number of heartbeats you have is limited. So the lower your heart rate is, the longer your lifespan will be, right? So this is my own data. This is myself. So this is what I use. I use an app on iPhone to measure my heart rate, which is very accurate. This is measured actually last month. This is when I woke up, haven't got out of the bed. This is really the resting, right? Resting heart rate is 43, but it used to be 60. So before and after. So there's a huge improvement. And this is me sitting in my office, sitting still, writing, thinking, 50. So
awesome.
It will help. It will help, right? There's a huge difference before and after, right? So running is good. Second, running help you improve your bone quality. This is myself too. So I'm trying to use my own data here. When I was at the Columbia as a graduate student, I volunteered in a study conducted by the Columbia Medical School. They actually need volunteers. They actually pay me $25. But you know, what I did was I got my wrist bone and ankle bone scanned in a high resolution scanner, CT. Then this is my real data. This is my real 3D bone structure, microstructure. So they told me that my ankle bone mineral density, which is how dense it is, right? Density, is actually above average, while my wrist is not good. It's less than average. Of course, the pool for comparison is probably Caucasian, white people. I don't know, but my ankle bone is impressive because I've been running a lot. You know, the pounding is working, right?
Yeah.
But unless I'm a boxer, you know, probably I need to practice boxing to improve.
Is that picture
Rock climbing doesn't
you?
work. Rock climbing is pulling.
Oh,
Okay, hitting, pounding, works.
only pull is longer.
Rock climbing is good for activity. I'll try to talk about rock climbing some other time.
Other topic.
That is actually my second priority. That's kind of sports. Okay, third bullet point here. Running boosts your immunity. I mean, I have no data for myself to show, but just tell you one fact. I used to get fever and catch cold twice a year or something like that. But after I started, actually not the beginning. In the past 3 years, I haven't got a cold yet. Even after running a marathon race, when my immunity was down, when I was exhausted, I didn't get cold. So myself, I mean, I feel this. But they have theories. First, they say running helps you flush bacteria out of your lungs when you're breathing heavily. So you minimize the chance of infection with cold, flu, and other airborne sickness. It also helps you flush out the cancer-causing cells when you're sweating, right? So your body is disposing these bad cells out of your body when you're doing hardcore workout. It helps you circulate antibiotics and white blood cells throughout the body when you're running. And also, when you're running, your body temperature gets risen. It's higher, and it prevents bacterial growth. This is very interesting. This is very easy to understand. Think about the time you had a fever. Why do you have a fever? You have a fever because your body intentionally increased that temperature so your body has advantage to fight against those bacteria. Bacteria don't like heat, right? So this is again sort of a natural mechanism, so it helps. And also running helps slow down the release of stress-related hormones, and stress is not good. When you're stressed, it's easy to get sick, right? So the mentality and physicality are sort of related. So running is good for immunity. And we have talked about the first three: heart function, bone quality, immunity. There's others which I don't elaborate. They are all common sense. Improve your circulation systems, increase your energy levels, lower blood sugar, lower blood pressure and blood cholesterol. There are studies on this. Improve your muscle strength, improve your joint strength, the cartilage joint strength and flexibility, and release stress and tension, and improve your sleeping. And bottom line is you're happy when you're fit, right? So I hope this is convincing. Okay, hopefully I've convinced you that running is good for weight loss and health. Then let's move on. If you're convinced, they say, okay, I'm gonna start running. What do you need to do? Step 1, choose a pair of your own shoes which fits you the best. There are a lot of brands to recommend. For instance, Adidas, Asics, New Balance, Saucony, Mitsumi, Newton, right? Many brands to recommend.
Brooks.
There's also this, Brooks, yes. There's also this good website called runningwarehouse.com which carefully classify the shoes according to your foot types. For instance, this formula, actually this table formulates everything. Okay, based on your shoe type, high arch, mid arch, and low arch, you're gonna need to consider different kind of shoes: cushion, neutral, and support. How do you know? Well, either you stand on sand or wet towel, or you just go to a local outdoor store to get it measured. This is my own footprint, measured at Omega Sport. They have the free, so it's for free. So they just measure your footprint for you, and they also measure your running performance on treadmill. They have a video camera. So this is myself. So just go ahead and go there, and this is for free. So I think I myself belong to here or here. So try it. Second, running. Okay, if you want to run, choose your shoes. Second, you're going to want to improve your running forms. You may ask, what is there to